guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much for clicking on this video and giving it a watch. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. Also, don't forget to hit that like button as well as leave a comment down below because all of those things do help my channel grow. I wanted today to share with you my King Soopers haul. We recently went to Trader Joe's. We were going to go to King Soopers the same day, but we didn't. So now I am bringing you what we picked up at King Soopers as well as our meal ideas with each of the items. So let's get started. So right here, I like to always pick up and have on hand the La Banderita Carb Counter Tortillas. I like these a lot. They're 1 point each, and you can even do 2 for 2 points. Some of the low-carb tortillas, you have to do 3 once you up it to 2 tortillas, but these ones are more of like a point for point, so I do like that, and I would never eat more than 2 at a time anyway, so picked those up. These I also like to always have on hand. They are Bavarian Bakery rolls. This is a bakery local to Colorado. I'm in the Denver metro area, but they are in Longmont, which is up north. I did reach out to them, and they do ship if this is something that you're interested in, because these are 1 point per roll, and they are great size. I use these for hamburger buns. I use these for breakfast sandwiches. I really like these even just as toast when I am having breakfast, and I toast them up in my air fryer, do a little bit of spray butter, and they're really good just as toast. And so these are great to have on hand, being that they're only 1 point. These are just the sourdough flavor, but they also have an onion flavor as well. I'll have their website linked down in the description box below if that is something that you are interested in looking into, because like I said, they did tell me that they ship, so that's awesome. We picked up these mini sweet peppers. My husband likes to grill these up with a little bit of oil and some spices, and we use them with burrito bowls. So basically like what you go and get at Chipotle, but we make them at home. And so these are perfect to grill up, and they get that smoky flavor, and they're so good in burrito bowls. And that's the same reason why he picked up a red onion, to have that as well for burrito bowls. And these jumbo chicken tenders, which right before I honestly had to make sure that these are part of the breast and 0 points, because I always count them as 0 points. So we just prefer the tenders because they come smaller and they're easier to prep, except for you have to remember to pull out that tenderloin string thing, which is gross. I wanted some Mission corn tortillas. I like to do huevos rancheros for breakfast in the morning sometimes, and I like to crisp these up and do beans and an egg on top with some cheese of some sort. I really like the Tostitos dip cheese that you get in the chip section on top of it. And then there is a 505 green chili sauce that's really good, which I do think I'm almost out of. I forgot to pick one up. I might have one more in my pantry. So I wanted that for that. And I also like to turn these into corn chips. So you get 1 tortilla for 1 point, 2 for 2, or 3 for 3. If you go up to 4, then it turns into 5 points. But you cut them into little triangles and spray them with some cooking spray and toss them in the air fryer, and they make delicious tortilla chips. And I feel like you get more for your points doing it this way than when you just get tortilla chips. And I think that they taste really good. So I wanted some chips and I wanted some huevos rancheros, so I picked up some corn tortillas. I want cashew milk, but I can't find it. So I ultimately just picked up some almond milk. I liked this container because you just get a lot. And I have my Javi coffee that I showed recently on one of my videos. And so I've been wanting to make some iced lattes, but I've ran out of milk, so I picked this up. And you can have up to 7/8 of a cup for 0 points, which is like what I like to do when I eat cereal. Or you can have all the way up to 3 3/4 cups for 1 point. 2 3/4 cups for 1 point. And so, I mean, you can have a really nice size latte for only 1 point with this. You just always have to make sure it's the unsweetened. I don't think I'm doing any cooking with it, so I like to get the vanilla if I'm going to just do it in cereal or in drinks. I also have matcha powder that I've been making matcha lattes that have been so good. So I wanted to have a good amount of milk on hand to be able to make my iced lattes. So that's why I picked up this bigger one. We are doing homemade pizza night one of the nights, probably this upcoming weekend. And so we got some pineapple to do Hawaiian pizzas. We have Canadian bacon already in the fridge. And so we'll have Canadian bacon and pineapple for those. And then also I am on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, it is Amber's Losing It WW is my name over on Instagram. And I follow someone, her name is WW Diana, I believe. I'll link that also in my description box. She had the yummiest looking meal that included some pineapple, some broccoli slaw, and a G. Hughes sauce. And I will talk about that sauce again when I do a Walmart haul, because we also went to Walmart. But it includes pineapple chunks, so we're going to do some of these with that as well. And it just sounds like it's going to be so good. For the pizza night, I got some turkey pepperoni. This one is a little higher in points than like the Hormel or the Kroger brand that I usually get, but it's also a lot thicker cut. So if you look at it there, it like has more of a real pepperoni look. And so you can have, I think it was only 2 slices for 0 points, where you get a lot more of the other kind for 0 points, up to 8 of them for 1 point and 14 for 2 points. Which I don't think I would need that many on a pizza because I'm not like a huge pepperoni pizza person. But I got some of these. They look really good. I've had them in the past and I remember liking them, but I can't remember exactly what they taste like. I was excited to see these. I had seen somebody on Instagram use them, and so I wanted to try them out because I usually buy the Lily's sugar-free chocolate chips. And Kroger now had them, and they are like a fraction of the cost. I think these were $2.19 versus like the $6.99 that the Lily's are. And so I wanted to give these a try. This one you get 1 tablespoon for 3 points. It is sweetened with, I don't know if that menthol is a sweetener. I don't know what it's sweetened with. It must be that. Maltitol? I'm not sure. So that must be a sweetener. So I got these to try them out to see if they compare to the Lily's, because I really, really like the Lily's chocolate chips. And so, like I said, if these cost that much less, it's totally worth it. Editing this in here real fast because I did not talk about my syrup when I did the actual haul, but I had to pick up some more Maple Grove Farms low-calorie sugar-free maple syrup. It is my favorite sugar-free syrup. I think it has the best taste out of all of them, and that one took me a while to get used to because I'm not a huge sugar-free syrup fan, but now I really like this. So I also am running low. One of my kiddos really likes this kind too over regular syrup, so he shares it with me. But when it starts to run low, he saves it for me because he's super sweet like that. But so we needed some more, and I had to pick this up. All right, now back to the original haul. We only picked up this time the Snow Fox sushi sauce, but I pulled out the other 2 sauces because if you're on my Instagram, you see that we make sushi bowls a lot, and I always like to add in these sauces. I don't have all the points for all of them. I will say they are all pretty point heavy, which is good that a lot of the things in the sushi bowl aren't point heavy, because they have, I think, sugar in most of them, or high fructose corn syrup and sugar in here. So you get 1 tablespoon for 3 points. I typically weigh them out in grams. I figure out how many grams are going to be like 1 point, and so I do a smaller amount of each of the sauces. But they're so good in the sushi bowls. This one is a wasabi sauce, and it has a nice little wasabi spicy kick to it. And then this one is also a favorite, the spicy mayo. So we like all of these when we make sushi bowls. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. She apparently has the zoomies right now. I picked up Chobani Zero Sugar Yogurt. I've seen these on Instagram recently, and I had not seen them until I went to the store. They're only 1 point for the whole thing in here, and I picked up a blueberry and a toasted coconut vanilla to try them out to see how good they are, because I have never had these ones before, and they're 1 point less than the other brand. So it says it's sweetened with allulose as the sweetener, so it's sugar-free, but it's got that sweetener in it. I really like this bacon. I always like to have it on hand. It's Simple Truth, which is the Kroger brand, and it is the uncured hardwood smoked turkey bacon, fully cooked. I just stick it in my air fryer for, I mean, it literally probably 1 or 2 minutes, and depends on how crispy you want it. And then you get some bacon. It is 1 point for 2 slices, and that's typically the amount that I make because I do 2 slices with breakfast when I decide that I want bacon. I got some bananas because I always like to have bananas on hand. If they ripe fast, I feel like since our heater's been on and stuff, now that that's calming down, maybe they won't ripen so fast. But they've been ripening really fast, but then I make banana bread out of them. So I'm not always sad when they get really ripe. But I don't have any on hand, so I grabbed a bundle of bananas. And then we have all of our soda. We don't typically buy this much soda, but we were excited. I was excited to find the zero sugar cream soda because cream soda is one of my favorites and I can never find it in zero sugar. So I had to pick that up, and they were on sale. You had to buy 4 and you got the deal. So we wanted to get the deal since we had found flavors that we wanted to try. I'm a lover of the zero sugar root beer, and so when I want to have a soda pop, I like to have this on hand. My husband likes Fresca, and they didn't have the original, which I think is grapefruit, but they had black cherry citrus and peach citrus. And so he decided to give those a try and picked up 1 of each. And so we did end up with a lot of sodas this time, but it will last us for quite a while because we don't drink them a ton. I probably have 1 every other day to every 3 days I decide I want to have a soda because I really work hard to get all my water intake in each day. So that is my Kroger/King Soopers haul for you guys today. Please let me know down below if there's anything that you saw that you're interested in. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask down below in the comments. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate all of you so much. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!